of the more severe physical signs of disordered eating, of an eating disorder, such as drastic change in weight, in losing menstruation. Sometimes there can be a discoloration in our skin. But a lot of the other things to look out for are often very behavioral, of participating in maybe a fad diet that's, eliminating particular food groups. Often what we're seeing is eliminating starches and fats. That's not to say that everybody who diets has an eating disorder or disordered eating, but it's one of the signs that we do look for. More isolation and withdrawal from both family and friends, not wanting to eat with other people, eating more privately. Sometimes you might see some different behaviors that are happening during a meal, that I have to eat my vegetables or protein first. And some real distress if there is a change or not able to follow some of those rules or patterns. We may also see, excusing oneself and disappearing after a meal. We can see eating alone or eating in secret, hiding food, finding wrappers in the room, can be some pretty, definitely can be a sign. And then changes in mood, that seeing an increase in anxiety, depression, and some irritability. Another piece to look at, we're seeing a lot of disordered eating in athletes. So being aware of over-exercise that might be beyond what is kind of prescribed by the coach or the trainer. A pattern of stress fractures can be kind of an indicator that maybe some malnutrition that can definitely be a sign. So there's a lot of signs that we know can look like a lot of other things too, such as anxiety, depression, and just kind of in the world we're living in today, there are a lot of stressors, but I think it's worth asking for some additional support if you do see any of these signs, and not necessarily waiting until we're seeing more of the on the extreme end of some of the physical manifestations.